Old company continues to accidentally pay employee that went on leave and never returned. I work as an electrical engineer and in 2022, the company I was working for at the time hired a new electrical engineer. This woman, let's call her Sarah, was to be our new senior electrical engineer and was basically above me in the chain of command. The first month she was there, she was a go-getter and a model employee, even going so far as to give us cheat sheets that she created for engineering purposes. However, about 2 months later, she suddenly went on leave. Her emails and Teams were still active and she was still attached to several projects. When clients would ask the status, I would say that the senior engineer would be addressing this upon her return. However, a month passed and she still had not returned. I later asked our department lead of when Sarah would be returning and if she could help on this project, to which he simply answered she's unavailable. We eventually got help from other engineers and I assumed she was on maternity leave or on a sabbatical even though she had just started. About 1.5 years after she suddenly left, I get called into the office by our office manager and was told I was being let go due to budget cuts. I quickly moved on to a new job, but one day, Sarah pops up on my Facebook feed as a friend's suggestion. I click her profile to see her feed from the last year vacationing in Europe and definitely not pregnant. So I concluded that she merely left the job a few months in, but got some reason. The IT department never turned off her emails or Teams. Now fast forward to the other week and I heard from an old co-worker that still works there that she was being paid her salary the whole time and they just forgot to end her employment. This upsets me because I was let go due to budget cuts, but they somehow forgot to stop paying an employee who quit. Not sure why Sarah didn't say anything when she probably saw that she was still getting paid years after leaving the job. Obviously my old department lead and office manager got into some trouble for this, but I thought that was insane to hear that Sarah was being paid her weekly salary despite not having worked there for at least 3 years now. Thanks for reading. Any thoughts?